Well, a powerful sign of the dramatic turnaround by the U.S. auto industry, and it comes in a city that's been suffering through hard times for decades. I'm talking about Flint, Michigan. Hundreds of laid-off workers are now back on the job after the General Motors plant in Flint added a third shift. NBC's Mike Taibbi just visited with workers on the new graveyard shift, and he joins me now with a preview of a report that's going to air on tonight's Rock Center. So you got to go to do the graveyard shift and check it out.
Two nights of it, Thomas.
Lucky you. And what did we learn about this?
We learned that this is a pretty good news story. I mean, it's not proof. You said it's a sign before?
Right.
It is a sign of a turnaround. It's not proof of it. But GM has put on the graveyard shift at 5 of its plants. This one matters in Flint because this is the truck assembly plant. This is where they make high-end trucks that top out at about 70 grand. These are trucks that work for people who work, not just something to take to the mall. So when they put the third here, which means 750 jobs at the plant, plus 3 times that many jobs in support industries, that's a real sign that GM is betting that they've really turned the corner and they're on the way back. GM would not have made a commitment to a third shift unless the money guys had figured this is going to stick.
I think the Flint assembly plant and the heavy-duty trucks here are a real economic indicator of where we're going. People are going back to work. Companies are starting to buy pickup trucks for their businesses. This is all great news.
It's a snapshot of a wounded corporate giant on the rebound, with human consequences beyond.
And while what's good for General Motors is good for the U.S. may not be the slogan of the day, when we create a job, we still help the economy and we create more jobs outside.
Are we stronger, faster than some may have suspected? Good for us. Good for America.
And it's good for Flint, where, after years of struggle and decline, the nights are again filled with the sights and sounds of an industry lurching back to health, where hundreds more men and women with families can again support those families.
With this salary, with this job, you could have a middle-class life. Without overspending, you could have a middle-class life.
Yes. I didn't go to college, but I'm making a good salary. It's the last stand of the middle-class family.
We're blessed to have a job in the auto industry. There's no complaints, no.
There's a million people across this nation that would swap spots with us in a heartbeat, you know? I don't take it for granted at all.
None of them take it for granted, but the story